Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Muscapino, and welcome back to Robocraft. Well, kind of welcome back to Robocraft. This is a update that's gonna be going up tomorrow, and I'm gonna be covering it tomorrow because it is a amazing update, and I really cannot wait for it. So we're just gonna be going through what they're doing, just in case you already don't know and you're a Robocraft player. So first of all, one day to go, Robocraft entered the Shredzone. So we're gonna be reading all of these things real fast. But new legendary weapon, the Chain Shredder. Spin the rotating barrel as you hold up the trigger. So it's basically like a minigun, and it's gonna be very awesome. I cannot wait for this weapon. Obviously, I'm not gonna get it because it's a legendary, and I don't have money for that stuff. But power is depleted the second you hold down the trigger. So that's not that means that it's very inefficient. I imagine. The barrel takes 4.5 seconds to get up to full spin speed, and by zero point 0.5 seconds to decelerate back to a halt when the trigger is released. So that's actually really good. That's 4.5 seconds. That's not much. You should still have like about half your power without a power module by the time that it's fully sped up. Shots are fired from the barrel with a 4-degree spin, so it's gonna be a spread. It's a pretty big spread, so you want to be kind of close with this. Shots deal 11,000 damage each. Now that's quite a lot, considering, boom, right there, 20 with 2 guns. But if you only have one, that's 16 in a second. So if all 16 hit in 1 second, you could do 100 and, wait, nope, I'm not doing that. I was about to do that math, I don't even care. Well, if it wasn't 11,000, you'd be doing 160,000 damage in a second. So, that's quite a lot of damage. So, I cannot wait for that. This is 2,200 and something a second, but, yeah, that's really good. Regardless the number. So you could have like a million and the power costs the same. Sweet. Damage per power spent is very inefficient when the barrel is rotating slowly, but becomes extremely efficient when it's rotating at full speed. So that's actually very useful. So once you get up past that 4.5, your weapon is extremely efficient. I imagine if you have 2 or 3 power generators on your robot, you could probably keep it running without having to stop, maybe. That's just a maybe, though. I don't know. This weapon becomes more powerful in higher CPU matches, as robots can keep the spin at maximum for longer. Extra power provided by the floppy capacitor released in the Airflak and Centennial Power Update on the 23rd of June. I remember that update. I had one of those Airflak Centennials, I sold it. Robot load is 325. Mass is 2,950. So yeah, that is not bad at all. That's a lot of CPU. That is like a lot of CPU. So right here, new legendary module, EMP, electromagnetic pulse. So, you probably know what an EMP is. It disables electronics, and this is a robot. It's Robocraft, so disables your bot, I imagine. Here, let me start reading this. A huge column of electromagnetic pulse energy called in from your mothership in geostationary orbit above your battlefield, covering a cylindrical area from ground to max ceiling. Target this DSM like the IE target ground, or target this like the DSM. So, you could just point it and then target it there, and then you are good to go. And, when initiated, a 3-second countdown begins, and all enemies will get a period of time to escape/avoid the blast. The radius has been balanced so that those paying attention have time to escape. Now that's really good because if it just instantly happened, you'd be disabled, you couldn't do anything. So if you have like a team of robots, that'd be really good. Like your team against their team, just activate it against their team, try to get out just in case they have one before you. That'd be really useful for it. But enemies caught in the blast will be effectively stunned. All powered equipment being disabled for 3 seconds. I think it should be a little bit longer. 5 seconds. At least 5 seconds. That's quite a bit short, but whatever, that's still extremely useful. Obviously, this is just all tech stuff, so weapons can't fire, nothing can move. Since avoiding the EMP is easily achievable, if you're paying attention, the EMP is more of an area denial weapon than a stun weapon, forcing your enemies to move or get stunned in a critical moment that can help defend a power tower or split a platoon. Oh, yeah, that'd be good against platoons. Okay. The EMP module has a 30-second cooldown, that's not bad. The power cost is 1,800, that's quite a lot. EMP blast radius is 100 cubes, and that's also quite a lot of distance. Robot CPU load is 315, mass is 135, equal to blink. That's a lot of CPU. Fusion Shield does not block the EMP. That is good to know. New rare diagonal arrow rod. So, just diagonal arrow rods. I don't really need to go over that too much. New tutorial. So, basically, players who are new get a tutorial. There wasn't that in the early game. Kind of just had to figure it out. But, yeah, you get an option to go with the tutorial or not go with the tutorial. That's actually, I kind of like this, and, yeah, that's pretty awesome. New single player game mode, TDM with AI bots. Now, this part right here is going to be pretty awesome because now I can play Team Deathmatch, which is my favorite mode. I can play Team Deathmatch with AI bots, just in, like, it's as if I don't want to play online because, I don't know, I don't feel like playing online. I can use this, and this will be very awesome. So they have all these basic weapons. And, that's basically about it for that one. 5v5, of course. Other things. So I'm gonna read these other things and then bug fixes, because I ran into a lot of bugs in the previous update. But, other things. We've added a new intro movie to the game, which is skippable with any key press. Oh, I would have loved to see that intro, but, I can't. Probably. Bolt resistivity, and barrier protection of Plasma Goliathon and Laser Leviathan set to 1.0 to match all other high CPU weapons. Good! Because they were, like, super OP. People would just have these little tiny bots with the gun on it, and you take out all their movement, but then they still have the gun, and they probably would still kill you, and it would be really annoying. Vampire wings and rudders, carbon 6 thrusters, carbon 6 laser disintegrator were all downgraded from legendary to epic. Yes! Now I have a better chance of getting those. This was announced 7 days ago to ensure all users had plenty of time to recycle any unwanted prior to this downgrade. We now have a official ESRB rating, which Robocraft, which is E10, so I don't care about that. That's just telling me that everybody 10 and up, which is freaking dumb. It should be for everybody any age. There's no violence at all. Okay. By the way, right here, new players can still earn 3 days of premium by providing a valid email address after login, but this dialog will only appear after the second login, since the first login shows the tutorial open dialog. Improved presentation of the play menu, which now scales with different resolutions. I don't care about, these are not really, massively sped up loot animations, yes! Cause, it would, it would say, for example, uncommon, well, it wouldn't say it, but it just show you, uncommons, commons, and then it'll, pause for a second. Rare! And then, it'd give you your rare. So, I'm happy about that. Rotors and thrusters no longer tilt forwards and backwards using the camera control steering option, allowing for easier tower attacks and more predictable control of these movement types. Smallest Tesla power consumption set to 0001, so cannot be used when EMP is active due to EMP depleting power. There we go. That is pretty nice right there. Here's some bug fixes, which I've been waiting for bug fixes. Fix a bug is fixed a bug causing the crosshair of rail showing when you cannot fire. Oh, yeah, I ran into that one. Fixed a bug causing headlights to still render when ghosted. Oh, yeah, that would suck. I've never had a ghost module, but I know what it does. That would suck to be the person with that. Fixed a placement glitch when hitting the arrow key and placing cubes at the same time. I know, I tried to use that and it wouldn't work. Fixed a graphical issue in the special effects of the IND. Don't care. Fixed a graphical issue on the clasps of the fusion towers in the battle arena. I've seen that one. I saw the graphical issue. Fixed a bug allowing users to clip the camera outside of the mothership. I've done that so many times. It was pretty fun. Fixed a bug giving poor user feedback when players tried to enter a robot name with an invalid characters. Fixed a prop that was intersecting the terrain on Earth. Good, because I kept going inside of it. Like, if you had a tiny bot, you could just stay under it, and nobody would be able to find you. Fixed some LODs not working correctly on the functional components. Fixed a bug preventing some players from collecting their CRF earnings. And fixed a bug where the damage radius of the plasma was out of sync with the size of the special effects. The special effects now matches the radius. There we go. Hashtag enter the Shredzone. Let's make that trend. Just kidding, this video is not going to get much views. But, if you want to, you can make that trend. I'm going to make that trend on my own. I'm going to post some of that stuff. That's pretty good. I cannot wait for this update, either to say the least. And, tomorrow I, once again, will be doing a video showing you guys what this is, playing around with it, yet I won't be able to do much with it, unfortunately. I will be playing during the update, seeing how much people have the stuff. but I will not be able to have these guns unless, I'm super lucky. I'm not lucky. So don't expect that to be happening. But either way, that will be it for this video. If you guys liked it, go and hit up that like button, and I'll see you all next video.